bless me. When I was 12, we moved to Canada. Any Canadians? Yay! So I'd gone from an all-girls school in London to a Canadian high school that was full of boys that were a bit different than English boys. So I kind of fell in love with all of them at the same time. So I'm going to read my diary from 1983 and also a bit more from 84. That's me. My seasons passed to a theme park. I went every day. Every single day. I don't go to fun fairs now because I hate them now. I was just, obsessed by them. Right, okay, this is called My Life Right Now, Part 4. Dear world, life is difficult for me right now. I'm in love with so many people right now. Well, not actually love. Let's call it childish infatuation. Those people are Kurt Smith, the lead singer of Tears for Fears. I simply adore him. Every time I hear his voice on The Hurting, and when I see the video of Pale Shelter, it sounds weird, but I can't help it. I have to meet him at a concert or something, just to see him in person. I wonder how old he is. A lot older than 14. The other people are Myron McCubbin. He's had a GQ, which was like a flick kind of wedge thing that boys had back then, which makes him irresistible. And he has such an amazing profile. Also, I like Jason Reese. Every time I look at him, I think he's so cute, crazy and intelligent that I simply adore him. With Jared Risman, it's exactly the same. When I look at Craig Ballantyne, I just think that he's so mature, brackets physically. I like him also, but he's so conceited. I also like Johnny. I think he likes me, but I'm not sure. I dream about him a lot, and maybe he is the right guy for me, but he's so perverted. And last but not least is John Grubert. I might fall in love with him again, but I don't want him to hurt me. Again. Oh yeah. And also there's Robert Smock, a guy I met at Christine's church. He likes everything I like. Well, I think I'll go on a diet before next summer to get some of my flab off. So do the next picture. Yeah, flab on that. There's no flab on that. Yeah. Now maybe, but not now. Thanks for listening to my problems. Love, Sarah. My Life Right Now, Part 9. Moved on a bit. November 83. Well, hiya. Today in library, Karen asked Adrian if he liked me, and he said no, Mike Case does. See, because I was out of the room getting my lunch from the office because I'd forgotten it. Anyway, when I came back, Tammy called me over and said Mike Case likes you. So there I am, standing there with a, this is all in capitals here, stunned look on my face, not knowing what to say. I mean, I couldn't say, oh, gross, or something like that, and I couldn't really say something like, he does? Oh my God, I'm crazy about him though. So I didn't say anything. I just stood there with this stunned look on my face, looking like I just had kittens. So anyway, then certain people, no names mentioned, I don't know who these people are, because I didn't, I've got no reference here, kept coming up and saying to me, do you like my case? Until it was coming out of their ears. So I said, I'm not saying a thing, which didn't shut them up, so I didn't know what to do. At lunch recess, we went over to the side of the school, just, not to the dark side. Karen was embarrassing everyone. Now I've got a big kind of bracketed bit of my thoughts about Karen. She really makes me sick sometimes. She acts as if she's the only one who's allowed to be wild. Like when she's finished being wild and me and Tammy are still being crazy, she acts as if she's going to say, look, I'm not wild now, so you're not allowed to be wild. I got a letter from Christine telling me what had happened and everything about how much she likes Johnny. I wrote her one back saying, oh, I miss you, etc. and telling her when my party and Johnny's party was. I also wrote her a poem about friendship. Must go, thanks for listening. So that's 1983. And then for Christmas, I got a diary. So from 1984. Now what's today? 19th of May. Let's read you an entry from there. Today, me and Karen went up to Town and Country, which is the mall. Still a Canadian team, still going to malls. We looked around and then we sat down and suddenly Mike Conn, now he was the first boy that I ever Frenched. And it was very harrowing. I ran home thinking I should become a hooker. He came and sat down next to me. I didn't even expect to see him. And then Karen and me Karen went to look at Dad's cards. And so Mike and I were on our own. He detected that I was mad at him when he held my hand and I pulled it away. You're mad at me, aren't you? He said. Yeah, I replied. I couldn't tell him the real reason, so I said I'd phone and tell him. Not face to face, just over the phone. Then he said bye and went back to his friends. Christine came down today, she's sleeping over tonight. She's the best friend. Now, I signed everything. By this time I was absolutely obsessed with Duran Duran. So I signed everything, love Sarah, and then I love Duran Duran. But I did it in... After a while it gets boring, just I love Duran Duran, so I had different ways of saying I love Duran Duran at the end of every entry. So this one is Love Sarah's pencil. And then at the end it says, I love Narad Narad. Then the next day I go to Canada's Wonderland and it was pretty good. And then I've got I love DD. 22nd of May, I was off school today because I was ill with sunstroke because I've been at a theme park all day in the heat. Then I've got I love Narad squared. The next one, I love Nomis El Nob. Who could that be? Simon Le Bon. Nomis El Nob. The next one, I love Nahoj Roliat. John Taylor. Kikin Sedora. Nick Rhodes. Rego Roliat is nice one, Roger Taylor. Sunday, 27th of May. Today was as boring as Saturday. Sylvia has 96 pictures of Duran squared and 25 badges. I have 82 pictures of Duran squared and 16 badges. I'm so jealous. P.S. I love Idna Roliat. Okay. Today, me and Sylvia rode around all day on our bikes. We went around the back streets and came across Keith Hill, Frank and Peter, playing football. I fell in love with Keith again. Sylvia doesn't know what I see in him. I do. He's gorgeous, he has an amazing body, and he acts nice around me, but Sylvia says he's a total pucoid. So I've actually ended it. Love Sarah. I love Duran Duran. I love Keith Hill. I love Mike Case. He's still around. I hate Mike Conn, who's the one that took my Frenching virginity. Okay. Today, me, Sylvia and Mum went to Town Country to look at graduation dresses. Oh no, not one. Oh no, that's my tail. You can see my tail there. I have a diary entry where it says, "Today I cut my tail off and I miss it." Okay, so the graduation dress I think is the next one. There we go.